Daddy's Bengals, that's the team we're gonna cheer.
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from the Steel City. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his third year in the league.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball.
Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Kittle is the man in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. On 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
You know, it's funny, some games you can look at the box score and you have a pretty good feeling who won. And last week, not one of them. I mean, to throw for 3 touchdowns, no picks, you'd expect that team to win, but they just didn't get the performances and the production from those around him. So he needs to continue to play at that level, continue to bring along the rest of his teammates. If they can get a more collective performance similar to his, now I think they've got a real shot to have success. Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive. He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
To the left side, caught by Chase. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 38 yards.
16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. First carry now for Jaden Blue. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
At the 14-yard line.
2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing now from the gun. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd and 13.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This is caught 2. And he'll be taken down. But we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Lou is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Bengals offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Drive will start on the ground.
Number 32, the ball carrier. 2 yards on the pickup.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 8. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's to the right side for Burton. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
That's good for the Bengals. First down.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. From the 46, here's second and 6. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Complete to number 25. It's a gain of 4.
Back to throw, Burrow. That's on the side. It's complete. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle.
Number 32 on the carry. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Second and 7.
At the Steelers' 32-yard line.
Throwing is Burrow. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Case Brown. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 12-yard line.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up into this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
Here's a run. Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Burrow to throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
Now, Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Down and 10.
He'll drop to throw. Now screen set up for Blue. This one to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 4th down. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And no return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way to the 2. So the two sides going to make that long walk to the other end of the field. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. It's Bengals football here to begin this 2nd quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 11-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
And the Bengals 1st down. A gain of 5. 1st down, Cincinnati.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. High throw, but it's reeled in. And he's taken down up past the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
10 at the 37-yard line.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. If he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
This one complete. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Burrow. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down. Now Burrow. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and...
They'll throw here on third and short. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 30.
These curl routes. He's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going down.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are on top. It's now 10-7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Steelers' offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with first and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
They'll look to throw. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Dadrian Taylor Demerson on the coverage.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Able to complete it to Ayuk. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 42.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Short one there, caught by Kittle. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 2 at the Bengals' 33-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Steelers first down.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. A give. Here comes Blue. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Good tackle by Chris Jenkins.
From the 21, here's second and 6.
Second and 6. At the 21.
Again, it's Blue. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
Steelers first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal. He'll look to throw. And he'll take it on in. George Kittle. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That his second TD catch of the season. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Steelers are on top. It's 14-10. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently second in the NFL in passing yards. A toss left side, caught by his running back.
Complete to number 32. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. Steelers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. One caught by Tank Dell. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. He'll step up and run. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
He'll get it into the hands of Kittle. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. 3rd down and 3. They'll put Ayuk in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
A 34-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Steelers will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Bengals offense going to get it one final time in this first half. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. 2nd and 5.
To number 32. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
One final throw before the break. Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Here we go, the final weekend of the regular season, Week 18. Sort it out Sunday. Let's get to sorting. Our journey around the NFL starts now. 2 AFC North teams with no love lost. And it's the visiting team's QB. One of his 3 touchdown passes in the ballgame, he also added a rushing touchdown for good measure. From there, it's up to Minneapolis. Let's look in on the Vikings at home to take on Washington. And it's the former Michigan man, J.J. McCarthy. He'll look to the end zone.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. Now to throw on first down. That's caught left side by Burton. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. They go play action for Burrow. The second down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That's number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
13 yards on the
Here's 1st and 10.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Now give on the ground. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. This hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
That's another Bengals first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Bengals.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. To the outside, it's looked in by Chase. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Bengals first down.
On 1st down, Burrow. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. Touchdown number 9 for the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. This is blue. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. He'll drop to throw. He's got Dell for that one. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd down.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Incomplete.
Steelers getting ready to put this one away. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Bengals offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. That one taken in by Burton. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6.
They'll run on 2nd down. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Burrow. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down.
At the 46-yard line.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. After Queen, the linebacker, they're on the tackle.
At their 48-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Now, Burrow. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A huge play there for the Bengals. An even 40 yards. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now, Burrow. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up first and goal.
Bengals first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
The kick is good.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, here's Blue. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. The throw left side finds Dell. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
line.
Dell, the motion man. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 29. That's another Steelers.
In motion, it's Robinson. Straight ahead, it's Blue. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Steelers. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The game-tying touchdown here in the fourth quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. They'll come up here first and 10.
That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Burrow to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a yard.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A first down throw for Burrow. Pass right side, going to be taken in by Walker. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 27-yard line. A gain of 4.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. On the move left. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
18. That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
And he will score again. Touchdown, Bengals. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
It is good. Makes the score Bengals 31, Steelers 24.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Steelers offense headed back to take over once more. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 27.
On the handoff, Blue. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time.
A 3-yard pickup.
2nd down, Burrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak? That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. the quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Steelers' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They run straight ahead with Blue. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Open man is Robinson. A big hole. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 56 yards.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Shamar Stewart getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
The 24-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, it might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
Here's a big one. This 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
Burrow. That one taken in by Burton. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
15 yards on the play.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. Down to a knee, and that will do it. They wrap up the regular season with a victory. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18.